You're getting very good at this, you know.
Lots of experience.
Yeah, I know. Will the flesh... Ooh, I was just going to ask. It goes on. What is it? It's a beautiful meal. I know, I can't wait. Yeah. You should really taste these, even though they had cheese in them. Oh, okay. Good.
Help me here.
Yes. No, it's very low garlic.
Hey, how are you?
Michael, how are you?
Mazel tov.
Thank you so very much. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, Neil. Hey, Gil, it's been a long time.
I know. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Stop here.
Good to see you.
How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you doing?
Where's the robin? Oh, there's
You better just roll little by little.
No?
50 years, huh? Really? So where's the twins?
Yeah, she's been over 50 years.
Yeah. I feel like I'm getting older and having a brother-in-law whose parents are married 50 years.
No, it's just that we're getting younger and we're cheated. We're getting 45 years.
Oh, you wanted the party
But we needed the party.
Hey there, Verplanks. Thank you, and the pleasure's all mine. Mazel tov on your up-and-coming next grandchild.
Excuse me.
No problem.
Yeah. But you know what? That would be okay. A plane, they use the telephone. One time you just turn everything over. Yeah. When it was go take a walk, our prices, our condos.
Yeah, Montrose is not really lived up to its reputation.
Before you get up there, I just want you to look at the airplane. I forgot. That's too bad.
Automated library. It's really fun. The instructions, yeah.
When do you use textbooks, educational books?
And then I always have to read the number. Yeah, and everything's numbered. So I was teaching.
I was with a friend Molly.
Okay, DCE was another company which is now Cruise Line and Netflix.
So I just go around and talk to staff, cleaning that. I think you are nice to the brain. She was there and I just got around and she said, oh,
They're delicious.
Oh, I can do this, I can do anything. And so the next spot she pulled into, she was just ready to stop.
Every young year now, so I guess back in the 1980s,
Yes, they ran, they jammed together. Went over the concrete.
Well done.
End of lesson. Move over, Charles. Mom is not holding over. She's not holding over, and I got out of the car and I said, you know, I know that there's a spike holding this thing up, and I don't see it. I think it's probably embedded in the tire. End of lesson.
Who said that? Me.
Well, I've been given the dubious honor of making a toast along with my sister.
Oh. Wait a minute, I don't have a glass.
So Cindy said you start, and I'll pick up, just kind of like a
Right, that's
chain letter.
exactly what I said.
Like a chain letter.
That's exactly what I
So,
said.
okay, given that I'm the younger, I'll start.
Well, wait a minute, given that I'm the older, I need a fuller glass.
Okay? And we'll wait. But in the meantime, while my sister's filling her glass for the 7th time, I want to welcome you all here this afternoon. It's really great.
It's our
It's really great having you all here. It's so spectacular. And I want to thank Mom and Dad for allowing us to have an occasion to all come together and celebrate this wonderful Simcha. And what can I say about my parents? As you said before. And something that I can say in public.
That's okay, you're supposed to grow up here.
And Neil, be careful, you're grounded. And I was planning on doing that. So for me, having only known you for 44 years. So I've known you for 44 out of the 50 years that you're married, which is a pretty good percentage of the time. It's all been excellent. It's all been
A privilege and a pleasure.
It's all been a pleasure. It's all been a learning experience. And I think as an adult, I'm certainly able to appreciate my parents more than ever before. So to their love, to their relationship, and many more.
To 100.
But you remember, you're always their baby.
And I will never be anything but their baby.
Thank goodness for that.
And now, the elder
Well, come on.
This is really incredible. I mean, I feel like, now I'm on the other side, because it was only a couple of months ago that most of you were here for our 25th. And we just had such a wonderful time that we knew we had to do this over again. I just look around this, the room here and think about, there are a number of you who are here when, or with Mom and Dad on the day that they were married.
Who's here?
Who was
here?
Edie and Harry and Minnie and Myra. No, Judy! And Sally and of course Michelle was there in spirit, and she's always everywhere in spirit. We didn't know it yet then. But I think that alone is a tribute. That there's so many here, in this room. This is just an incredible thing, having, it attests to the marriage, and it attests to the strength of family unity and friendship. You can't say enough. And then, you look around and we see cousins, we see family, we see extended family. And this is what it's all about. This is just the most incredible thing that there's really nothing like it. We felt it when we had our party, probably more than ever before. And I think it's just a wonderful thing to just bring together as often as we possibly can. So, to Mom and Dad, Neil's known you only for 44. I've known you for 51 to the 50, but we're not going to say no. No, this is not true. I can attest to this. This is not true.
My daughter does not lie. Are you older than me?
You see all the finger pointing.
But really, to 50 wonderful, wonderful years, and may it continue.
Yes.
And in the next 50, we'll do this all over again.
And if anybody else would like to speak, feel free.
Oh, let's make it into a Quaker meeting.
Oh, a Quaker meeting. How does that work?
No, that has to be a meeting house road.
Anybody want to share?
Anybody want to share, right? Right, anybody who was there on the day of the wedding or before would like to share? Anything?
Okay.
The day before.
The
Absolutely.
day before, I don't know where you were. You were in school.
I want to hear from the other people who, like when
I wasn't there. Don't look at her. She wasn't there. Right, if you had
She would have been, but you were sent to your room.
I don't think I was there. Harry, would would like to say something?
October I'll be 50.
All my life, that's all I can say.
You were there in uniform?
Yeah, in October. In uniform.
No, he wore a tuxedo to your wedding.
Right.
You were
Oh, that's my wall top.
You were correct.
You wore
My wedding, you wore it.
our wedding.
It's a wedding.
Our wore tails, and Beatty was knocked
50 going
out.
on 10. Well, Speedy was pregnant and Judy was there too.
That's right.
Right, because Judy and Stevie were born on the same day.
Right, and they were both there at the
And
wedding.
then, so we were at the wedding, but we didn't know it. But
That's right.
Do I need to?
Judy, that's why you are the way you are.
No, you didn't say
So much partying.
Even then, very nice. Again, Lafayette.
Uncle I love dearly.
Thank you.
Mom and Dad, would you like to have some words?
Dad would like to have some words.
Okay.
I'm always speechless.
Let me see if I can manage this. Now,
Stay seated, Lou.
Excuse me, I want my share of adult sympathy as a prize for the occasion. Thank you. Thank you. To all of you, I say it's been a severe pleasure. To all of you, it's been a severe pleasure being here. Because the severity of being married, why, it only seems like 50 years ago since I was married. 50 years ago, on one hell of a rainy, pouring, torrential downpour night,
Right.
I don't remember.
my father, Oliver Shillum, had a friend who had a car. The car happens to have been a Cadillac limousine. And he loaned it to us with a chauffeur. And I'll tell you, I've never been in a limousine before that night. Ever.
Nobody had.
No one had. And so the caddy pulls up with the chauffeur. It's pouring torrential rain. We pick up my intended, she was still my intended at that time, a 98 okay? I mean, we picked her up, and then I said, wait a minute, we have to stop at the flowers. So we stopped at the flowers. So pick up, it was a limousine, to pick up the flowers, and then we drove out to the Hopkinson Manor. Hopkinson Manor is a hall that they used to rent, you see, for weddings and bar mitzvahs and different kinds of centers. They had 3 floors, depends on what you could pay. You can have, what, 2 or 3 floors?
Don't sell the Hopkinson Manor.
You're right.
We've already booked for the bar mitzvah.
Anyway, my friend Philly Oliver Shillum, who was my best man, should be here tonight. And he is. Should have, and he is. Was my best man, and I permitted him to drive my 1935 Plymouth. Whoa. Because I needed a car after the event to get to the Hotel St. George. That was the night. My mother, Oliver Hasholem, said, label it. Das verhält geworden, 2 Monaten said. Label it. Tell me the truth. Were you married secretly 2 months ago? Oh, me? 2 months ago? The truth of the matter is we were. And preliminarily to it. And it wasn't 6 months, about a year earlier.
Yeah.
And we were indeed married legally a year earlier. And
So wait, this is
but
51?
So, Cindy, you're right.
Yeah.
51 years. 51 years.
You're a year late, kid. And so we really snuck at you into coming to this event today.
And do you remember coming to my gas station in the station car? You came to my gas station because you couldn't afford a $50 grease job. You used to get under the pit and take out the pit and grease the car.
Do I remember? I couldn't run my car without your
My place.
Depending on which
Harry used to have a gas station. I had my car greased, so I wouldn't pay him for it. I'd get under into the pit.
Right, it was his own grease job. I got out of the army and I opened the gas station.
I'm the one that used to cover for Pearl when the 2 of you wanted to get
I beg
together.
your pardon.
They wanted to want me.
To this I ask the question, where have all the ladies gone? They're gone to Boca, everyone. All the ladies are in Boca. That's right.
But isn't it true that you really were married before you were married?
You missed that. You missed that.
I was recharging my camera. Sorry. I missed it.
Anyway.
Now, Minnie and Maya were at our wedding.
All right, that's
Which one?
It all reality.
At least, you know, that's the
Anyway, I want to acknowledge, I'd like to acknowledge at this time, I want to acknowledge a few things. I'd like to remember a few things, if I may. You want the floor, Eli?
Oh, baby.
First, I miss people who should be here tonight, this afternoon.
We have nieces
Oh,
and
wow.
nephews that couldn't make it.
And we have nieces and cousins who should be here today, whom I miss right now. Maybe the others. But above all, I want to thank my children, Leo and Cynthia, for having arranged this event and extraordinary knowledge. I had great knowledge. I wish for them the years that we have had together. It hasn't been easy. As a matter of fact, the rabbi says, well, you know, they tell me that the next 50 are easier. I said, yeah, because it's all downhill. But this happened last week. We have a humorist who's a rabbi. A rabbi's a humorist. Anyway, I want to thank all of you for sharing this simcha with us. And we really appreciate your coming here this afternoon, many from long distances. And I know that your wishes are with us, as ours are with you. And hopefully we can get together perhaps more frequently. I hope more frequently.
In June.
And with this I say thank you.
Our
I would like to thank Michelle and Ted for putting up with all this.
And our
And
nonsense.
allowing
And
their
our
spouse to do what they've done. They've really been great. Thank you, Ted. Thank you, Michelle.
Photo op.
Photo op.
Photo op, a Kodak moment.
Are we ready? Is everyone here?
Everybody in the
If I knew you were going to do this, look at it, brought my sword for
Okay.
Candles.
Are you ready? Everyone here? We're doing the outer one, right, first?
Ma, you should be doing that too.
Ma, you should cut it too.
Ma, you too.
Put a hand on that. The bride cuts the cake.
Bride cuts
The cake. The bride cuts the cake. I hold a Daria. Bride cuts.
I hold the stereo, the bride cuts the cake.
Groom cuts the cake.
Whatever you're trying to do, make a smile out of
And
it.
now,
He's making a smush out of it.
and now you have to feed each other a piece.
Oh, that's, and the
Bride feeds the groom. The bride feeds the groom.
Oh, yeah.
I hold a Daria. The bride feeds the groom. And the groom runs away.
Wait, I was the part, when's the garter and the,
Yeah. Then the bouquet.
Right.
All right, look, let me just cut it down like this.
All the kids standing around like a bunch of hungry urchins.
Don't you kid imagine why? You don't feed your children. Right. We ate our spinach. We ate it in the dish.
What's inside?
We ate the cold soup.
Dishwasher fish was great.
The bride feeds the groom.
The bride feeds the groom.
Right. The bride feeds the groom.
The bride sleeps alone.
Wow, what a piece of That's a gesundte slice. Is that what they call it, a gesundte? I thought it was gesundte when you sneeze. And then you just add a tight to it.